They'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
First down here for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Pump to the receiver. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run at the middle.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Good throw, complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. It's going to be fun. This is one often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year from players and their coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to work against one of the top teams in the country. I was glad we're here to witness it.
That play will move the sticks. Set them up first down at the 42.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Canes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And first down right back to the line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Canes are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He fires downfield. Intercepted right down the red zone.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Shotgun handoff here. The ball just short of the 20.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Heading left from the handoff. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the returner heads out of bounds.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that one.
Here's a wrinkle now. We'll go to the wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Fights through the tackle. It's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The ball tries the right side. Getting down to wrap up the first period of play. So, Kirk, we reach the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Some contact on the throw. Tight coverage, deflected it incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
But I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here. Actually hit him as he's throwing this football. Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. Trying to get the throw off. The throwaway there. Gave up on the play. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the run. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
1st down. Looking to throw the football.
Down he goes. It's a sack. Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He fires it to the wide. It's intercepted. He's still in front of that bullet.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Now here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Looks right for a quick completion. Breaking free at the 30-yard line. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a winning look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game. so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play for the defense. Tackle at the 13. Showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
He'll throw it now. It's a nice pitch and catch. Defense makes the stop. Very close to a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he has. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Short connection to the tight end here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's made over the middle. That's a good play. Who's the ball?
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Shotgun, hand off inside. He's brought down at the 46.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. Moves to the 21.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. It's an out catch made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defense. He makes the catch. Touchdown. Well, that's how you close a half up. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes the lead. It'll be a touchback. And we'll start the second down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Finally decides to take a deep shot down the middle. The pass is intercepted. Tackle after the reception will be the final play this first time. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. The Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. He shreds the tackle. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. It's complete. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid game.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Bringing pressure. Incomplete when it's hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Kick it away here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense takes the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. the middle there to get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that one on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. He's got the force and still going. To get him down, but it's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time moves. That makes them block just a little bit more, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. The pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense been back. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and 1 inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Defense stops him short of the mark. So now it's 4th down.
They go with dime coverage. Good call by this defense, but it shows you the versatility as well. This quarterback takes off to scramble, and they do a good job of getting out of coverage and keeping him short of that first down mark.
The Hurricanes will have to kick it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the receiver. And now the first play of this drive of the game at the 36. And they run it to the left. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
From the shotgun, inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Hey, Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And that one produces a decent game.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, they're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
In the era that we live in right now, everyone's to slow the field down, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Kings. The jump on top here in the 4th. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
BAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Will be tackled at the 21. It's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man at the home field. It's a big game to the right. And the play is good enough for a 1st down to move the ball to the 44. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. To the back. They'll tackle him right over 31.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
The game makes it second and medium. On the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man.
This quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Ncaa starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. In a trial of the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. As he let the ball go. Not much on the return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man over on the right side downfield. He finally get him, but a big game moves the ball to the 10.
The quarterback gets the credit for the play, deservedly so. But let's also recognize the receiver's awareness to know what's happening and to break off their route to find an opening like that.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. Run up the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Pass back to the goal. Touchdown, no lead. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the all-important extra point. DHC is up and good. We lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end zone. He's going to come out with it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
Smart heads-up play by this quarterback. Hey, listen, they're trailing. He's got to make some plays, and if nothing's open downfield, use your legs, pick up as many yards as you can, get out of bounds, and get ready for that next play.
And there's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw it. The way the defense is a huge stop at this stage of the game. There's been a promising drive, but that has been a great snap, and that's going to set up and very long.
Yeah, after that big sack, let's see what the offensive coordinator comes up with, because they've had a pretty good drive, but now they're way behind the sticks. The most important thing here is to protect the quarterback or maybe move that launch speed to give him a chance to have the time he needs to make this throw on third down.
On third and very long, looking to throw. Cannot get the throw. He's taken a huge play at this stage of the game. We are late in a one-score game. We're going to go for it on third down. This could be the game here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
As a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. defenders trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. They'll test the right side. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They bring the punter onto the field now. This was an upset. It felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up for Kirk Herbstreit.